I'm on my way to the old house. I'm heading to Saranac. It's really fast. They'll get you. I do expect these guys though to start beasting on this game, as in, you know. Yep. Fucking awesome, dude. Oh, almost lost it there. I heard that too when I was passing. Get him. I'm driving like a madman. When they do shoot you? Yeah, that was kind of wild. Yo, did Gunn show you his basketball net in his house? Yeah, you could like shoot basketballs and shit. Pretty cool. There's a caravan just in the middle of the road. Yeah, that's a nice find. Yo, I found a ton of camping vans in the camping grounds. There's like, yeah,
Oo, kausa gud much sa
people in there.
ako to sinadot mga
People in there, bro. Yep. Woot woot. That does not sound good. What I like to hear. Shit happens. Yes. Yeah, I saw it. That's why I was asking. found the Saranac substation you're talking about. Nothing's on here that's dead. So I think this is a medium, like a substation, so we gotta find the actual plant. Which, you said you found it, but there's nothing in there, right? Well, so I searched and searched for a military base in Saranac, didn't find it. Maybe I just... wrong way. Let's see what else it could be at. Yeah, so far. Nice. Found the recipe. Don't let the naked zombie girls get you, buddy. Just say no. About to hit 80 on my driving skill. A lot. Yes. They can, yes. Oh. I better back the fuck out of here. This cave has no light in it at all. I found another cave gun, but this one It looks like you could get fucked up and lost in this shit. You see down by Saranac, that road that goes to Clark Hill, it's right underneath the sea. But I just started going down it and it just got dark, and I didn't see, yeah, I got scared. Looks like you might end up going in there and not coming back, I swear. One of those caves. There's two in the middle of the map by Russia. I think that's where I had gotten it. Super glue? I'm just messing. Bro, where did you read about there being a military base in Saranac? Cause I'm like, my ass searched. Yeah, man, guns turned a brand new leaf, bro. No more squares. Dead Ends Motel. said there. I found some cannabis seeds too. Yeah, I don't remember where the fuck I put them. I think they're might be back at base, but I remember finding some there somewhere. Oh yeah. Fuck yeah. Yeah, that's where I think I have them too. Those Redford people be smoking up though. Well, the server's growing just like that. Started with a few small hoodlums. This reminded me of the early Scum days. I found the Redford substation. Leon Mountain Power Substation. Let's get in here. I'm wondering if maybe somebody turned off the power at the big plant. So this one is on, Gunny. So if that's the substation and that's on, what am I missing here? Trying to follow the lines from the substation. Iron pond. So I guess you can get iron out of the pond. Nice. Alright, I'm on the hunt for this damn power station. Yo. Yeah, so this is connected. I feel like they should give more meat with the animals. Sometimes you don't even get any. I think there's a way to get iron out of this lake somehow. It's red. You know what I don't like about this game sometimes? How dark inside places are. For no reason. It's like middle of the day and I just walked in a barn with a bunch of windows and doors and it's like I can't even see. I ain't mad about it. I'm just like not adding up. That's what they gotta do, man. Give us the best damn game out. I wanna see more map. What? Getting tired. Makada kanabasa.
They ought to make the day the time changes the first day of summer.
What?
Well, at
They
8
ought to
o'clock
make
and
the
it's
day the
still
time
light changes the first day
A lot
of
of
summer.
good the extra
What?
daylight does us.
Well, it's 8 o'clock
Now
and
we've
it's
still
still
got a
light.
3-hour drive
A
back.
lot
We're
of
not
good
going
the
to be
extra
home until
daylight
after
does
midnight.
us.
Well, if it
Now
really
we've still
bugged
got
you,
a
Johnny,
3-hour
you wouldn't do
drive
it.
back. We're not going to be
You got
home
one
until
to blow
after
Sunday
midnight.
on a
Well, if
scene
it
like
really
this.
bugged you, Johnny,
You
you
know,
wouldn't do it.
I figure we're either going to
You got
have to
one to
move
blow
Mother out
Sunday
here
on
or
a
move
scene
the
like
grave
this.
into Pittsburgh.
You know,
She
I
can't
figure
take a
we're either
trip
going to
like
have to
this.
move Mother out here or
No,
move
that
the
she
grave
can't.
into Pittsburgh.
She
Any of
can't
that
take a
candy
trip
left.
like this.
No, that she can't.
No.
Look at
Any of that
We
candy
still
left.
remember. I don't. You know, I don't even
No.
remember what the man
Look at
looks
this.
like. We still
Johnny,
remember.
it takes you
I
5
don't.
minutes.
You know,
Yeah,
I don't
5
even remember
minutes to
what the
put the
man
wreath
looks
on the
like.
grave and 6
Johnny, it
hours to
takes you
drive
5
back and
minutes.
forth. Yeah, 5
Mother
minutes
wants to
put the
remember,
wreath
so
on
we
the
trot
grave and
6
6
hours
hours
into
to drive
the
back
country
and
and she
forth.
stays at home. Mother
Well,
wants
we're
to
here,
remember, so
John,
we
all
trot
right?
200 miles into the country and she stays at home.
Well, we're here, John, all right?
Ladies and
Hey,
gentlemen, we're coming back on the air after an interruption due to technical
Hey,
problems. Gentlemen, we're coming back on the air after an interruption due to technical problems.
Nothing wrong with the radio. Must have been the station.
Which row is it in?
Nothing wrong with the radio. Must have been the station.
Which row is it in?
Well, there's no one around.
Well, it's late. You'd gotten up earlier.
Well, there's no one. Look, I already lost an hour's sleep
Well,
on
it's
the
late.
time change.
You'd
I
gotten
think you
up earlier.
complain just to
Oh,
hear
look,
yourself
I already
talk.
lost an hour's sleep on the
There it
time
is.
change.
I think you complain just to hear yourself talk. There it is.
I wonder what happened to the one from last year. Each year we spend
I wonder
good
what
money
happened
on
to
these
the one
things.
from last
We
year.
come out here and the one from last year's gone. Each year we spend good
Well, the
money on
flowers
these
die,
things.
and
We come out
The
here and the
caretaker
one from
or
last
somebody
year's
takes
gone.
them away. Well, the flowers
Yeah, a
die.
little spit and polish
The
will clean
caretaker
this
or
up.
somebody takes them away.
Sell it next year. Yeah, a little spit
Wonder
and
how many
polish will
times we
clean
bought
this
the
up.
same one.
Sell it next year.
Wonder how many times we bought the same one.
Hey, come on, Barb. Church was this morning, huh? Hey, come on, Barb. Church was this morning, huh? Hey, I mean praying's for church, huh? Come on. Hey, I mean
haven't seen
praying's
you in
for
church lately.
huh? Come on.
Well,
I
not
haven't
much
seen
sense
you
in
in
my
church
going to
lately.
church. Well,
Do you remember one time when
Not
we were
much sense
small,
in my
we were
going
out
to
here?
church.
It was from right
Do you
over
remember
there.
one time when
I
we were
jumped out at
small,
you
we
from
were out
behind the
here?
tree, and Grandpa
It
got
was
all
from
excited.
right over
he shook his
there.
fist at me.
I
and he
jumped
said,
out
"Boy,
at you
jump
from
behind the
them to
tree."
hell.
And Grandpa got all excited. He
Remember
shook his
that?
fist
Right
at me, and he
over
said,
there.
"Boy, jump at them to hell." Well, you used to really be scared. Remember that? Right over there.
Johnny,
Well, you used to
still
really be
afraid.
scared.
stop it now. I mean it. Johnny,
You're still afraid.
stop it now. I mean it.
They're coming to get you, Barbara.
Stop it.
They're coming to
ignorant.
get you,
They're
Barbara.
coming for you, Barbara.
Stop it. Stop
You're
it.
ignorant.
You're acting like a
They're
child.
coming for you, They're Barbara. coming for you.
Stop it.
Look,
You're acting
there
like
comes
a
one
child.
of them now. They're coming for you.
He'll hear you.
Here he comes now. There comes one of them now. I'm getting out of here.
Johnny, he'll hear you.
Here he comes now. I'm getting out of here.
Johnny. Oh!
Hey Todd, where you at? Run across to my house real quick. Right here. Carla, look.
Where's that? It's over here. I think it's also.
Where's he at? What up, Gunny? Oh my goodness. Yeah, I got you a gift. Look. Is it on? Hold on. How the fuck do I drop this thing? Okay, there we go. Did it go on it? Yeah, I found a few of them, dude. I just found the box that I was storing them in. Well, it also says in the if you look at the description, it says that they're working on fixing that shit. Like it's fucked up or something. Do you download the Twitch app? So you're gonna have to set up a whole thing, you know, like you need to download the Twitch thing. Yeah. And then the best way to really do it is to download OBS. And then we gotta go in there and set that up. Those welding helmets, how much armor do they give you? How much? Mm, 1.4. What's the blunt resistance? Oh. The combat helmet is 10. 10 for everything. Did you find a combat helmet? Should be rocking that. This. Oh, you can wear that on top of the helmet? Nah. That's wild. That's wild. I like it too, it looks dope. Aren't you hot? Like, what's your temperature at? Hmm. That's probably why. Well, enjoy the red dot. Sorry it doesn't work like I was supposed to, but... Yep. Yeah. Yeah, there's a bunch of zombies running around my house.
Do you live here? Do you live here?
Carla, how's your farm doing? Huh? OBS, yeah, did you download it? And do you have a Twitch account? Like, what is it? Warla, 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 Warla? Anybody find what? Yeah, I, I found yeah, they're motorcycle pants. So if you ever come across that, don't leave it. Yeah, motorcycle pants. I mean, if you see an army zombie and you kill one, you get all the best gear. You just gotta repair it, and then just, you know, search like the those garage thingies, and that's where I found the motorcycle pants. Where did my fan go? All of my fans have disappeared. I tell you what. Yo, dude, you wanted army stuff? Alright, come to me. Look at this shit. There's a fucking army. Uh, this one has a whole kit, the combat backpack. Alright, see, y'all don't want this? Okay. This is gonna be my second pair. I'm putting them shits up right now, buddy. Gimme, gimme. When it comes to that military gear, I don't play around. But, military boot, military cup, military jacket, military buttons, military shit. Alright, we're lit. You're gonna have to get like your stream API key from
We just set it to the end.
it's already set.
Remember, my game set a different aspect ratio because of my
You have to go to 1080p.
and then it's gonna show us all the screen.
That's how it's gonna show. Okay. Well, you have to go to a bigger screen. Tomahawk. Morning Star.
Start recording it. Or we could test it.
Nice.
That's pretty dope.
Lawnmower blade and claw hammer? I don't think so. I used them all up.
I got claw hammers if who wants it? Who wants a claw hammer?
Gun one, so.
If you got a claw hanger and a lawnmower blade, I'll make you one source. They do thin, chatty.
Okay.
I might not have a claw.
No, you just gotta put your YouTube and Twitch stuff in there. Use stream key, so just get your Twitch stream key and drop it, and then boom, you're ready to stream. What's the HP damage on it? What is it called? Damn. Damn. That's like lightning strike, bro. Wild. Okay.
You have to, we can run in here and board up the doors. Won't be long for this thing to back pounding their way in. They're afraid now.
Don't you have to find like a special thing to be able to do that?
Yeah, this room looks pretty secure. We have to, we can run in here and board up the doors. Won't be long for this thing to back pounding their way in. They're afraid now. They're afraid of fire, I found that out. Anyhow, that's where I found that truck I have out there. There's a radio in the truck. I jumped in to listen to it. And a big gasoline truck came screaming right across the road. There must have been 10, 15 of those things chasing after it. Grabbing and holding on. Anyhow, that's where I found that truck I have out there. I didn't see them at first. There's a radio in the truck. I could just see that the truck was moving in a funny way. I jumped in to listen to it. Those things were catching up to it. A big gasoline truck came screaming right across the road. But there must have been right across the road. 15 of those things chasing after it. Slammed on my brakes, grabbing, hitting it myself. Went right through the guardrail. I didn't see them at first.
Wild.
I could just see that the truck was
That's
moving in a
wild.
funny way. The driver must have
That's like guaranteed death. You know that, right?
By Beekman's Diner. Truck went right across the road. Ripped over a gas tank. Never stopped. Slammed on my brakes to keep hitting it myself. Bonfire. Went right through the guardrail. Didn't know the truck was going to explode or what. I guess the driver must have cut off the road. Into that gas station by Beekman's Diner. It went right through the billboard, ripped over a gas back and never stopped moving. By now it's like a moving bonfire. I looked back at the diner to see if there was anyone there who was going to explode or what. That's when I noticed that still the entire place had been encircled. There wasn't a sign of life left except this thing was just backing away from it.
Nice.
By now there were no more screams. I looked back at the diner to see if I realized that there was anyone there who could help me. I was alone. That's when I noticed there were 60 of those things. Just the entire place had been encircled. Standing there, staring at me. Wasn't a sign of life left, except I started to drive. I just plowed right through more screams. They didn't move. They didn't run. I realized that. Just stood there staring at me with 50 or 60 of those things. Just wanted to.
You tested?
Standing there, staring at me.
I found one.
I started to
I
drive.
used it, but I don't know how to. Oh, medical.
Just plowed right through them.
We were riding in the cemetery.
They didn't run or.
It says I'm A+.
Just stood there staring at me. Just wanted to crush them.
We came to put a wreath on my father's grave.
Scattered here, bullets.
Nice.
And he said, cemetery, can I have some we didn't have any. And we came to put a wreath on my father's grave. Oh, it's hot in here. Hot. And he said, can I have some candy? And he said, oh, it's late. Why did we start so late? And I said, John, if you'd gotten up earlier, we wouldn't be late. It's hot in here. Hot. We're afraid.
Hey Carla, can you help me on? Can you sign in and help me?
And he said,
I need you to drag all this stuff out.
why did we start so late? And slowly, and I said, and Johnny kept teasing me and saying, if you'd gotten up earlier, Barbara, we wouldn't be late. And I laughed at him and said, Johnny, stop.
Oh, thanks.
And then Johnny ran away.
What is that?
And I went up to this.
Oh yeah, I'll take it.
Why don't you just keep calm?
Yes, sir. I'm A+.
Johnny kept teasing me and saying, he's coming to get you, Barbara. And I laughed at him and said, Johnny, stop. And then Johnny ran away.
I think you should just calm down. Why don't you just keep calm?
And I looked up. And I said, good evening. And he grabbed me. And then Johnny came and he grabbed me. He ripped at me. And he held me.
I think you should just calm down.
Oh, I screamed, Johnny! Johnny, help me! Oh, help me! And he got he ripped away for Johnny. And then Johnny came and he ran and he fought this. I'm so afraid. I ran. We have to go out and get Johnny. He's out there. Please, don't you hear me? We've got to go out and get him. Please, we have got to go get Johnny. Please help me. Please.
Don't you know what's going on after this? No sense.
My brother is we have to go out and get Johnny. He's out there. My brother is not. Please, don't you hear me? We've got to go out and get him. Please, we have got to go get Johnny. Please help me. Please.
Don't you know what's going on after this? No Sunday school picnic.
Don't you understand? My brother is alone.
Your brother is dead.
No, my brother is not dead.
Hey Gun, what's the difference with the repair workbench and the schematic table? That's wild.
Because of the obvious threat to untold numbers of citizens, and because of the crisis which is even now developing, This radio station will remain on the air day and night. This station and hundreds of other radio and TV stations throughout this part of the country are pooling their resources through an emergency network hookup to keep you informed of all developments. At this hour, we repeat, these are the facts as we know them. There is an epidemic because of the obvious threat to untold numbers of citizens, and because of the crisis which is even now developing, this radio station will remain on the air day and night. This station and hundreds of other radio and TV stations throughout this part of the country are pooling their resources through an emergency hookup to keep you informed of all developed eyewitnesses. At this hour, we repeat, these are the facts as they are. There is an epidemic of mass murder being committed by a virtual army of unidentified assassins. The murders are taking place in villages, cities, rural homes, and suburbs with no apparent pattern or reason for the slayings. It seems to be a sudden, general explosion of mass homicide. We have some descriptions of the assassins. Eyewitnesses say they are ordinary looking. The reaction of law enforcement officials is one of kindly bewilderment at this hour. Others describe them as being been unable to determine that any kind of organized investigation is yet underway. Police, sheriff's deputies, and emergency ambulances are literally deluged with calls. So, at this scene to investigate these authentic way as to say who or what to look for and guard yourself against. Misshapes of monsters. The reaction of law enforcement officials is one of complete bewilderment at this hour, but so far we have as yet been unable to determine that any kind of organized investigation is yet underway. It's a private citizen to stay in emergency ambulances behind locked doors. Do not venture outside, see any basements until the nature of this crisis has been determined, and until we can advise what course of action the governors of certain eastern and western states and TV any special instructions as this crisis develops has not happened as yet. Thousands of office and factory workers are being urged to stay at their places of employment. It's not to make any attempt to get to their homes. However, in spite of this urging and warning, streets and highways are reasonable until the nature of this crisis has been determined, and until we can advise what course of action to take. Needless to say, radio and TV, any special instructions as this crisis develops further. Thousands of office and factory workers are being urged to stay at their places of employment, not to make any attempt to get to their homes. However, in spite of this urging and warning, streets and highways are packed with frantic people apparently to flee just anywhere. We repeat, this ladies and gentlemen, we just received word that the president is called a meeting of his cabinet to deal with the sudden epidemic of murder which has seized the eastern third of this nation. The meeting is scheduled to convene within the hour. Members of the presidential cabinet will be joined by officials from the White House website is announcing this conference. It says that the official announcement is ladies and gentlemen, we've always seen word that the latest dispatch all meeting seats in cabinet to deal with the sudden latest word also heard National Press Services in Washington, D.C. Now tells us that the emergency within the hour conference with the presidential cabinet will be hiring by scientists, national aeronautics, and space administration's doors. The extent White House announcement in announcing this conference said it will be an official announcement as soon as possible following that meeting. This is the latest dispatch just received in our newsroom. Latest word also from National Press Services in Washington, D.C. now tells us that the emergency presidential conference joined their facilities in an emergency and high-ranking bring you this news as it develops. Aeronautics and urge you to stay tuned to radio and TV and to stay indoors at all costs. Late reports reaching this newsroom tell of frightened people seeking refuge in churches, schools, and government buildings, demanding shelter and protection from the wholesale murder, which apparently is engulfing much of the nation. You're listening. Have joined their facilities in an emergency network to bring you this news as it develops. We urge you to stay tuned to radio and TV and to stay indoors at all costs. Late reports reaching this newsroom tell of frightened people seeking refuge in churches, schools, and government buildings, demanding shelter and protection from the wholesale murder, which apparently is engulfing much of the nation.
found a gun and some bullets out there.
Hey, Gun, did you put your forge indoors or outdoors? Any specific reason? Okay. Carla, should I put the forge inside or outside? Running out of space.
Cumberland have told newsmen that murder victims show
Yeah, that's us. We're doing all right.
partially devoured by their murderers. Your radio and television for survival instructions and further details of this continuing story.
Look, I don't know if you're here, but I'm going upstairs now. If anything should try to break in here, I can hear it from up there. I'll be down to take care of it. Everything is all right for now. I'll be back to reinforce the windows and doors later. But you'll be all right for now, okay? Okay.
Civil defense officials in Cumberland have told newsmen that murder victims show evidence of having been partially devoured from witnesses to the effect that people who acted as though they were in a kind of trance were killing and eating their victims, prompted authorities to examine the bodies of some of the victims. Medical authorities in Cumberland have concluded that in all cases, the killers are eating the flesh of the people they murdered. Repeating this latest bulletin just received moments ago from Cumberland, Maryland, civil defense authorities have told newsmen that murder victims show evidence of having been partially devoured by their murderers. Medical examination of victims' bodies shows conclusively that the killers are eating the flesh of the people they killed. And so this incredible story becomes more ghastly from witnesses to the effect of people who acted as though they were in a kind of trance, were killing and eating their victims, prompted authorities to examine the bodies of some of the victims. Medical authorities in Cumberland have concluded that in all cases, the killers are eating the flesh of the people they murdered. Repeating this latest bulletin just received moments ago from Cumberland, Maryland, civil defense authorities have told newsmen that murder victims show evidence of having been partially devoured by their murderers. Medical examination of victims' bodies shows conclusively that the killers are eating the flesh of the people they killed. And so this incredible story becomes more ghastly with each report. It's difficult to imagine such a thing actually happening. But these are the reports we have been receiving and passing on to you, reports which have been verified as completely as is possible in this confused situation. It is happening, and it would appear that no one is safe from this wave of disaster.
Look, it's kind of hard to hear what's going on.
We thought we could hear screams. All we knew that could have meant those things were in the house after.
We're from town. There were more.
Already, it sounded like the place was being ripped apart. How were we supposed to know what was going on?
You just got finished saying you couldn't hear it. Now you say it sounds like the place was being ripped apart. It would be nice if you get your story straight.
Oh, right. Now you tell me. That's the cellar. It's the safest place.
I'm not gonna take that kind of a chance when we got a safe place.
How are we supposed to
We
know
luck into a
what's
safe
going on?
place, and you're telling us we gotta risk our lives just because somebody might need help.
Sure, you must know what a girl screaming sounds like. Those things
All right, why don't we settle this
Anyway, mister, it came up. Okay,
it's
we're
kind of hard
here.
to hear what's going on.
Now I suggest we all go
We
back
thought we could hear
downstairs
screams, but
before any of those things
for all
find out
we
we're in
knew,
here.
that could have meant those things were in the house afterward.
And you wouldn't come up and help.
Well, if there were more,
The racket sounded like the place was being ripped apart. How were we supposed to know what was going
The
on?
cellar's the safest place.
Telling you just got finished in here.
And I'm telling you,
Now
those things turned over our car. We were damn lucky to get away at all. Now you tell me those
Oh,
those
right.
things can't
Now
get
you
through this
tell
lousy
me.
pile of wood? I'm not gonna take that kind of a chance when we got a safe place.
Kids are...
We luck into a safe place, and you're telling us we gotta risk our lives just because somebody might need help, huh?
We could strengthen everything up, Mr. All right, why don't we sit
With all
this
of us, fix this place up in no time. We have everything we need up here.
Now I suggest we all go back downstairs before any of those things find out we're in here. You got a million windows up here. All these windows, you're gonna make them strong enough to keep these things out, huh?
I told you, those things don't have any strength. I smashed 3 of them.
Sellers
Pushed
the
another one
safest
out the
place.
door. I'm telling you, they can't get in here.
And I'm telling you, those things turned over our car. We were damn lucky to get away at all. Now you tell me those things can't get through this lousy pile of wood. Maybe 100 of those things. And as soon as they know we're here, this place is gonna be crawling.
Well, if there are that many, they'll probably get us wherever. We are better off up here.
Look.
We could strengthen everything
The cellar,
up.
there's only one door.
With all of us
just
working,
one
we
door,
can fix
that's
this
all
place
we
up in no time. We have everything we need up here.
We can take all that stuff downstairs. But up here, all these windows, like we never knew that. A million windows up here. All these windows, you're gonna make them strong
But
enough
down
to
in
keep
the
these
cellar,
things
there's no
out.
place to run
I told you, those things
I
don't
mean,
have
if
any
they
strength.
did
I
get in,
smashed 3
there'd
of
be
them
no
and
back
pushed
exit
another one out
would
the
be
door.
done for.
Hear me when I
We can get out
told
of
you they
here.
turned over our car.
We got windows to
Hell,
see what's
even
going
5
on
men can do
outside.
that.
That's my point.
But down
Well,
there's
there's not
no
going to be
windows.
5
The
or even
rest
10.
already did
There's
come.
going to be 20, 30, maybe 100 of those things. And as soon as they know we're here, this place is going to be crawling.
Well, if
I
they're
don't
that
know,
many,
Mr.
they'll
Cooper.
probably get us wherever
I
we
think
go.
it's right.
Look,
You know how many's out
the
there?
cellar. The cellar, there's only one door, right?
Look.
Just one door, that's all we have to do whatever you like. Tom and I fix it so I'm going back on the inside. And you better hear all these windows, because I'm going to board up that door, and I'm not going to unlock it
You
again,
got
no
a
matter what
point, Mr.
happens.
Cooper. Now wait a minute, but down in the cellar, there's no place to run to.
I made
I
my
mean,
decision,
if
now
they
you
did
make
get in,
yours.
now wait a minute, no back exit. Let's think about this. We can make it to the cellar. We can get out of here if we have to. And we got windows to decide to stay down there. We'll need some things from up here. But down there, so let's at least consider it did come. We wouldn't even know it.
But the cellar is the strongest place.
The cellar is a death trap. Yourself in the cellar,
I don't
most
know,
things
Mr.
get in the
Cooper.
house, you've had it.
I
At
think
least
you're
up here
right.
you have a fighting chance.
You know how many's out there?
I don't know, maybe 6 or 7.
Look,
Looks like
you
about
two
8 or
can
10.
do whatever you like. I'm going back down to the cellar,
Well,
and you
I'm
better
back, too.
decide. Because I'm going to board up that door, and I'm not going to unlock it again no matter what happens.
Now wait a minute.
No, I'm not going to wait. I made my decision, now you make yours.
Now wait a minute. Let's think about this. We can make it to the cellar if we have to. And if we do decide to stay down there, we'll need some things from up here. So let's at least consider this a while.
You box yourself in the cellar, those things get in the house, you've had it. At least up here you have a fighting chance. Looks like
About 8 or 10 out there.
so long as they work. There are a lot out back, too. You gotta fix this board.
You're crazy. Those things are going to be at every window we're going. We've got to get down into the cellar.
Get out of here, damn cellar. Get out of here!
I take the girl with me.
Your hands up.
Everything ever.
The radio is the fool's part of what I'm fighting for. Now, if you're going down the cellar, get
It's insane. We've got to have food down there. We've got a right.
This is your house.
We've got a right.
You going down there with him? Well, yes or no? This is your last chance. No beating around the bush.
Listen, I
Gotta
got a
fix
kid
this
down
board.
here. She can't.
You're
I
crazy.
couldn't bring her up here. She can't
Those
possibly
things
take
are
all
gonna be
the
at every
racket,
window and door in
those
this
things
place.
smashing through the windows.
We've got to get down into the cellar.
Go down in that damn cellar.
Get out of
Stupid
here.
enough to go die in that trap. That's your business. However, I am not stupid enough.
I'm taking the girl with me.
It is tough for the kids that are old
And
man.
everything else
is up here too.
Because if I stay up here, I'm fighting for everything up here. The radio and the food is part of what I'm fighting for. Now, if you're going down the cellar, get.
The man's insane. He's insane. We've got to have food down. Open this door. We've got a right. I mean, we've got a right.
Cooper, with your help.
You going down there with him?
My help.
Let him go,
Yes
man.
or no?
Mine
This
is
is
your
your
last
last
chance.
chance.
No
Let him
beating
go.
around the bush.
Listen, I got a
Wait a
kid
minute.
down there. She can't possibly. I couldn't bring her up here. She can't possibly take all the racket, those things smashing through the windows.
Well, you're her father. If you're stupid enough to go die in that trap, that's your business. However, I am not.
You're gonna let them get hurt too, Frank.
It's all right.
It is tough for the kid. That old man is so stupid. Now, get the hell down in the cellar. You can be the boss down there. I'm boss up here.
What happened?
Bastards. Can we stick together, man? We can
That's
do
the
some
second
good.
time, you know.
You know, I won't open this door.
There's lots of places we can run to up here. Mr. Cooper, with your help, Mr. Cooper,
Yeah.
with
My
we'd all be a lot better
Same
off.
thing happened
Mine is made up.
yesterday.
Just let him go.
Hey,
Wait a minute.
hey, kid.
Judy, come on up here.
He's wrong, you know.
You're gonna let them get hurt too.
I'm boxing myself in down there.
On the air day and night.
Now we're safe now. Hold it up tight.
Can we stick together, man? We can fix
They
it
want to
real
stay
good.
up there and let them.
There's lots of places we can run to up here. Mr. Cooper,
They're
we'd all be a lot better off. All three of us were working together.
a man and a girl.
Hey.
Yeah, but I didn't know who
Hey,
they
kid.
were, and I wasn't about to take any unnecessary chances.
Of course not, Barry.
He's wrong, you know. I'm not boxing myself in down there.
On the air day and night.
Is she all right?
I don't know what it
Well, we're safe now.
is. It's warm. Maybe it's
Hold
short.
it up tight.
What about
Where'd you get the
Tom and
bandage? They want to stay up there and let them.
laundry in a basket? I tore a sheet.
There are two other people upstairs, a man and a girl. Let them stay upstairs. Yeah, but I didn't know who they were, and I wasn't about to take any unnecessary chances. Those monsters can get in up there. We'll see who's right. We'll see when they come begging me to let them in down here.
That's important, isn't it?
What?
To be right, everybody else to be wrong.
What do you mean by that? Is she all right?
I don't know what it is. It feels warm.
Does anyone up there know why we're being attacked?
Where'd you get the bandage? Whatever it isn't just happening here.
Laundry in a basket.
Some kind of mass murder is going on everywhere. The radio said to stay inside.
Radio?
Radio upstairs. I heard a news bulletin.
There's a radio upstairs and you
Stay
boarded us
upstairs.
in down here?
I know what I'm doing.
What did it
Let them.
say?
Nothing. Nothing. They don't know anything yet. Monsters can get in. There's mass murder everywhere, and people are supposed to look for a safe place to hide. We'll
Take
see.
the boards
They come
off that
begging me to
door.
let them in down here. We are staying down
That's
here.
important, isn't it?
Harry, that
What?
radio is at least
To be
some
right,
kind of
everybody else to
communication.
be wrong.
What do you mean
The
by that?
authorities know what's happening when they'll send people for us so they tell us what to do. How
Does
are we going to
anyone
know
up
what's
there
going
know
on
why
if we
we're
lock
being
ourselves in this
attacked?
dungeon?
Whatever it isn't just happening here. It's some kind of mass murder. It's going on everywhere. The radio said to stay inside.
Radio?
Radio upstairs.
We
I heard
may
a news
not
bulletin.
enjoy living
There's a
together.
radio upstairs and you boarded us in down here?
I know
Dying
what I'm
together
doing.
isn't going to
What
solve
did it
anything.
say?
Nothing. Nothing.
Those people
They don't know
are our
anything yet.
enemies.
There's mass murder everywhere, and people are supposed to look for a safe place to hide.
Take the boards off that door.
We are staying down here, Helen.
Let's go
Harry,
up.
that radio is
Tom?
at least some kind of communication. If the authorities know
If
what's
Judy
happening
would
when
come
they'll send
downstairs for a
people
few
for us
minutes,
so they tell us
Harry
what
and
to
I
do.
would come upstairs.
Damn. Indubitably. Alright, buddy. Have a good night. Later.
Look,
Why don't you go
nothing's
upstairs
gonna get
now?
done with them down there and us up here. Do this for me. Okay, open up.
Her brother was killed.
I'll take care of her.
I gotta go help Ben with the television.
Why don't you go upstairs now?
Her brother was killed.
Hey, give me a hand with this thing.
I gotta go help Ben with the television.
Don't be afraid of me. I'm Helen Cooper, Harry's wife.
This place is ridiculous. Look at this. There's a million weak spots up here. Give me one of those.
Her brother was killed.
And they talk about these windows. I can't see a damn thing.
Don't
There could be 15 million of those things out there.
I'm
That's how
Helen
much good these windows are.
Harry's wife.
Why don't you do something to help somebody?
This place is ridiculous. Look at this. There's a million weak spots up here.
There's a socket over here.
Give me one of those.
You better watch
Brother was
this.
killed.
I don't understand what's going on. I don't want anyone's life on my hands.
Is there anything I can do?
I don't want to hear any more from you, mister. If you stay up here, you take orders from me. And that includes leaving the girl alone.
It's on. It's on.
15 million of those things out there. That's how much good these windows
Play with the
are.
rap here.
Reports, incredible as they seem, are not.
Why don't you do something to help somebody?
Mass hysteria. What do they think? We're imagining all this?
Shut up.
In all parts of the
Here, drag a couple of those chairs together.
third of
There's a
the
socket over
is
here.
being committed by creatures who feast upon the life of their victims. First eyewitness accounts
You better
of
watch this and
grisly
try to
development
understand what's going
came from
on.
people who were understandably frightened.
I don't want anyone's life on my hands.
Is there anything I can do?
I don't want to hear any more
First
from you.
discounted.
If you stay up here, you take orders from me.
Beyond people's
And that includes leaving the girl alone.
It's on. It's on.
medical examinations of some of the victims
Play with the rap
bore
here.
out the fact that they had been reports, incredible as they seem, are not the results. I think we have some late word that just arrived.
Mass hysteria. What do they think? We're imagining all this?
Shut up.
This is the latest disclosure wave of murder from sweeping civil defense headquarters in Washington is being committed by it has been established these persons who have recently died have been first eyewitness accounts of this committing acts of murder came from people who were understandably widespread investigation of almost in funeral homes, morgues, and hospitals has concluded that the unburied dead are coming back to life beyond belief, seeking human victims. Reports persisted. It's hard for us examinations of some of the victims, but it bore out the fact that they had been partially devoured. When this emergency first began, radio and television. I think we have some late word of just arriving inside and behind locked doors. Bring this to you. That situation is now changed. This is the latest disclosure. Able to report from National Civil Defense Headquarters in Washington. Civil defense machinery has been established that persons who have recently died have been returning to life and protection, committing acts of murder. Stay tuned. Widespread investigation of reports from funeral homes, morgues, and hospitals has concluded that the unburied dead are coming back to life for the name of seeking human victims nearest you. Make your way for us here to believe what we're reporting to you, but it does seem to be.
We have that truck. If we can get some gas, we can get out of here.
When this emergency first began,
I know that's why I pulled in here, but it's locked.
advising people to stay inside, behind locked doors, for safety. It's convening. Well, that situation has now changed. Cabinet, the FBI able to report a definite course of action. CIA, civil defense machinery has been organized. Why rescue stations with food, being sheltered, medical treatment, and protection by armed national guardsmen. All the betting. Stay tuned to the broadcasting stations in your local area for this list of rescue stations. This list will be satellite throughout our news started back to Earth. Look for the name of the rescue station nearest you. Space vehicle. Make your way to that location. Purposely destroyed by NASA.
So we have that truck. If we can get some gas, we can get out of here.
There's a pump out by the shed.
I know that's why I pulled in here, but it's locked.
Radiation be somehow responsible for the wholesale murders we're now since convening. This conference newsman, Cabinet Quinn, the FBI, has posed those
It's obvious our best move is to try to get out of here.
How are you going to get over to that pump?
Why are space experts being
You're coming from a meeting regarding the explosion of the Venus probe, is that right?
So far, all
yes,
the betting
yes, that was the subject of the meeting.
centers on the
There is a
recent
connection
Explorer
between this and the
satellite.
phenomenon.
There's a definite connection.
That satellite, you recall,
In other words, you feel that
started
the
back to
radiation
Earth,
on the Venus probe
but
is
never
enough
got
to
here.
cause these mutations.
As
There's
the
a very
space
high
vehicle
degree of
orbited
radiation.
Venus
Just a minute,
purposely
I'm
destroyed
not sure that
by
that's
NASA.
certain at all. I don't think that
Scientists
has been
discovered
logical
your
explanation that we have.
high-level radiation.
In other words, it is the military's viewpoint
Could
that
that
the radiation is not the
somehow
cause of the
responsible for
mutation.
wholesale
I
murders
can't speak for
we're
the
now
entire
suffering?
military at this time, gentlemen.
Newsman Don
I
Quinn
must
in
disagree with
Washington.
these gentlemen
has
presently
posed
until
those
It's obvious our best move is to try to get out of here.
How are you going to get over to that
Everything is
pump?
being done that can be done.
We'll have to hurry for an next meeting.
You're coming from a meeting regarding the explosion of the Professor, you feel that there is a definite connection
Yes,
between the
yes, that was the subject of the meeting.
You feel there is a connection between this
Doctor,
and the
please,
phenomenon.
I thought we decided that is not true.
Definite connection.
Was the satellite, when the satellite was exploded, caused these mutations?
There's a very high degree of radiation.
I'm not good at having a bearing on it. It's been
Good meeting today,
we
Mr.
have.
Todd.
In other words, it is the military's viewpoint that the radiation is not the cause of the mutation.
I can't speak for the entire military at this time,
Okay.
gentlemen. I must disagree
Put a
with
house
these
in there.
gentlemen presently until this is irrefutably proved.
Everything is being done that can be done.
We'll have to hurry for our next meeting.
Professor, you feel that there is a definite connection between the...
Definite connection as far as Dr. Killer
Okay.
himself.
Doctor, please, I thought we decided that is not true.
Was the satellite, when the satellite was exploded?
Usual
Good
amount
shit.
of radiation enough to cause mutation under certain circumstances.
That's the way. Fuck yeah. Good feeling, right? You never know. Hey, Arc Raiders comes out tomorrow too, dude. Me and Carla we're gonna be on it. Yeah, send me your what you call, your Arc, what is that, EA? I think it's EA, is it? Yeah. But the good thing about it is, you know, when because you're gonna be building up and saving guns and trying to get the really good guns in Arc, and then you know sometimes you'll die, and you'll just feel like, fuck it, I wanna go some downtime zombie shit, and Lane is here, you know what I mean? Yep. Oh, it's way better than Tarkov, dude. Way better. Did you play the server slot the other day? Bro, you see that queen that we were all scared of? Right. So go look this shit up, right? That's the small baby boss. That's right. The big one is, there's a bigger one, and there's a bigger one than that, and then there's a biggest one. I swear, look it up, bro. You're gonna freak the fuck out. So obviously you're gonna need like you're gonna need high tier fucking guns to take that shit out. For sure. Yeah. 100%, dude. Yeah. Found another red dot side. Ooh, balaclava. I'll take that. Bunch of taser cartridges. Many fucking guns. Ridiculous. There's 5 on, I think. Another red dot side. Got some aviator glasses. Sleeping mask. You, you got onto my clothes, bro. Yeah, remember the weather and shit be changing too, dude. Yeah. Mini switch. Sweet. Just quickly right there. I like how the developers think. That's the, yeah, I think they're gamers too. You gotta be able to be like, I want this in a video game. This would be cool.